Delivering the judgment that lasted 2 hours 30 minutes, Chairman of Edo State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal, Justice Ahmed Badamasi, said in an election petition, the petitioners can only succeed by proving their case and not to depend in the witness of the defense. He said the petitioners in 30 paragraphs of their petition made allegations of corrupt practices during the conduct of the election and noted that during the course of trial, no single witness was called by the petitioners to testify in that regards, and noted that rather than prove their case of election malpractice, hinged their case on non-compliance with election guidelines. Justice Ahmed Badamasi said during trial, the petitioners concentrated on the absence of accreditation, overvoting, wrongful collation of election results, and abandoned its pleadings of corrupt practices, adding that the evidence of the petitioners' witnesses were poor and impeachable, as according to him, the witnesses could not call the names of those involved in the act. Justice Ahmed Badamasi said the manual which was used for the conduct of the governorship election was an administrative manual meant for INEC officials. He said non-compliance to the INEC manual in the conduct of the election was a minor issue and cannot be used to establish a case of overvoting, but explained that the recounting of the ballot papers would have helped the petitioners in proving their case, but said it was partially done. The tribunal chairman, Justice Ahmed Badamasi, said since the petitioners did not tender ballot box and original voters register to buttress their claim, the tribunal cannot nullify the election in the areas the petitioners are challenging, adding that overvoting, which the petitioners raised, can only be true if number of voters exceed number of registered voters and not number of accredited voters, and subsequently dismissed the petition, as according to him, the petitioners failed to call credible witnesses and failed to prove their case. This judgment threw supporters of the APC into a wide jubilation. Counsel to the second respondent, Mbiere SAN, and some supporters of the APC hailed the judgment, saying it is victory for democracy.
We are elated by the judgment, and we believe that the judgment was clearly founded on the evidence and the law that was presented for consideration.
I'm very happy, I'm elated, and I did not expect anything less because I was in the field, I worked, and I know every good worker has his reward.
It's a victory for democracy, and the court has clearly shown that the election that was held in September was freely of any corruption, and that is the mandate we are seeing.
Historic judgment. Totally, the people's decision has been reaffirmed. This is victory all the way for the people. People's mandate has come to stay.
During the judgment, there was a watertight security within and outside the tribunal as policemen, men of the Security and Civil Defense Corps, DSS and others were on the ground. Some members of Edo State PDP and its candidate Pastor Osagie Ize-Iyamu were not at the tribunal, unlike other days during the hearing when the tribunal witnessed a large turnout of supporters of the PDP.
The moment that Edo people and Nigerians waited for just came to an end. It is a Good Friday according to the belief of the Christendom, but obviously it's not a Good Friday for the petitioners who just lost their case. And the second respondent, Governor Obaseki, as it stands now, is the governor of Edo State. We were not privileged to talk to the chairman of the People's Democratic Party, who is the second petitioner, to get his reaction. Obviously, feelers from those who are his close associates says they may challenge the outcome from the Edo State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Benin, Edo State capital. Best Mbiere reporting.